and like they merged Spyro more with MMORPG elements. There's a lot of NPCs talking about lore, hit points, the enemies are too spongy, the level design doesn't feel good. All these were some of the problems with the actual Spyro games, so I don't know if they're gonna learn to do better than that.
I don't like spongy enemies. I want my enemies to be firm and supple.
I do have to say for the previews of the
Making a
game,
note of that.
there's one attack he does where he literally does a turns 180, and I'm like, that feels very stiff. As he summons wind, and I was like, that's very stiffy. Come on.
Also, hi, chat.
Hello, chat.
Hello, chat.
Hello, chat. We're talking about.
didn't realize
Fuck
we
if I know
started.
what we're talking about.
Well, GC thinks there's...
Don't ever know what GC's talking about.
Guys, everybody knows what I'm talking about. It's games, games,
No,
games.
GC, you're very much in your own conversation a lot of the time.
How rude. It's called gamer talk, Miller. You have to learn like the pros.
It's a pro gamer move.
Yeah. Pro strats.
I'm very glad that they decided to have the pink.
Sure nice and warm, eh? Yeah, I really dig it here. Cold places make me sneeze, eh?
Canadian penguin, get away from me.
Oh my god, there really are Canadian penguins.
Go betcha.
Canadian penguin.
Or as Benedict Cumberbatch says, penguins.
Penguin.
Penguins.
Penguin.
Penguin.
How do you know they're Canadian if they aren't guzzling maple syrup?
Because they
He's
say,
betcha there.
and you betcha. Although I suppose that could also be Minnesota.
Random thought. If they remade Galaxy Quest now, it would be Chris Pratt in the lead role, in Tim Allen's role, and it would be Benedict Cumberbatch as Alan Rickman's character. I'm just saying.
Why do you hate me? Why must you hurt me
Am
so?
I wrong? Am I wrong?
Reality is what's wrong.
Turn to page
I'm
394.
There.
Should I just Jimmy the Lockberry?
Who's that?
Joker.
Oh, sorry.
Calling him Luigi.
Oh, right.
Just my dear Luigi, what are you doing at my doorstep, young fellow?
Actually, are Canadian penguins similar to Canadian bacon, baby? You live here? So you're the Saint Demeter. Oh my. I thought you were a detective.
Well, yes, that is more like a hobby of mine, if the truth must be told.
You don't say.
But enough chatter.
How about
shall
you?
we? Yeah.
How about you?
What is a plumber? Shall we go inside?
And have just one job in this economy.
In this economy? Woo. Burp. Excuse me.
Yes.
Dun, dun, dun.
You're one step too late. We have the Crystal Star.
Hey! Don't leave without me! Just
Oh, dear.
leaps out the window.
You better go after them.
What they should have done is he walks up to the broken window, and then immediately walks to an unbroken window and jumps to that one.
Nice.
That would have been really good. Just a second there, Luigi. Exactly what is going on here? Speak quickly, lest I smite thee where you stand. Yes, quite rudimentary. So you were looking for the crystal star in this sanctum. Oh,
Oh, getting all worked
yes.
up.
Very interesting. Well, no cause for worry. The crystal star is safe. Yes, quite safe indeed. The stone our rude friend stole was fortunately a red herring, a fake, a counterfeit, a fraud, a hoax, a deceit, a bamboozlement, a flim-flam, a sham. Shall I go on?
You've been
I'm
bamboozled.
I'm impressed you went that far.
You have a thesaurus open right now, or what?
I am a thesaurus. The real one is hidden somewhere in this sanctum to prevent such a theft. However, as to the location of the real crystal star... A humbug, that's another one. I was really struggling there. Well, a
Hoodwink?
sanctum... Yes? Yes? What was that, Miller?
A hoodwink.
Hoodwink, that's a very good one. Well, as Sanctum Manager, I am, of course, prohibited from telling anyone. And Mario's just like, you don't know, do you? However, I do know where it is. Of that you can be most certain. Yes, indeed. Besides, I am sure a junior detective like yourself could find it on your own. Now, Luigi, put to use all of the razor-sharp sleuthing skills I have taught you. Make me proud.
You didn't teach me anything. Tuxedo mask.
That's my line. You didn't do anything. Sniff, sniff.
Oh, is Miss Mal's gonna stiff it out? That would be so good.
Ash Trust is, by the way, chat stream seems lag. Seems the Twitch is
Find
having
me the
problems.
Saint Inquisitor. I feel like I should keep stepping.
Let me look at Twitch's status board.
So, Jonas, was there a thing you wanted to talk about today?
You mean like VR chat, maybe?
You
Yes.
did a VR chat?
Okay.
The forbidden chat? No.
So, a couple of my friends, Scout and Hash, who are a couple of sweethearts, I love them, were at Ferality, and they posted a bunch. I was kind of thinking like, well, I don't have time for this, because responsible adulting, blah blah blah. And then they posted a bunch of pictures, and I got the FOMO. I got the feeling of like, holy shit, I need to just get in on this thing, because I would. There's something about being able to just hang with someone, even if it's just like remote sort of presence. You know what I mean? Not that like I don't. Now, to be clear, I don't mind this. This is a lot of fun too. This is great. But
Jonas hates this, that's what he's saying.
fine. Yeah, I'm looking down at all you.
Rude.
But no, but it's just a different experience. It's kind of immersive. I sound kind of giddy because it's, as I was saying before the stream started, it's a bit like when you're not used to it. The visual input is a bit like going to a new mall you've never been to at Christmas. But I decided that I've had the I've had it on my list for a while now, and I decided, what the hell, I'll just do it. So I messaged, I got in touch with Crystal, and she poked me earlier today, and she kind of helped me go through the basics a little bit, and pick a new avatar. It's not a raccoon, because I know everyone's going to ask me about that. It's sort of, it's like a coyote. It's just something for now. I'll probably eventually I'll either get one that's closer to what I want, or who knows, maybe I'll model one at some point. But yeah, it's a trip. It's sort of like what Second Life wanted to be,
Photorealistic
Yeah.
3D raccoon carrying a bagel in a coffee mug.
Sure, that works. And I'm probably not going to be super social if I make it a regular thing. And if I do make it a regular thing, it's probably just going to be like a weekend thing. You know, I can't really be getting too sidetracked from my various like commissions and work assignments and whatnot. But yeah, no. I'm also interested in the possibility of attending virtual conventions as a dealer, or even, I don't know. Do they have like guests? You know, if they do that, then I might do that too. I might do like art panels and shit like that. You know, the nice thing is
Not unheard of.
You're not putting down, you know, $500 on, you know, hotel and flights, and you don't have to worry about all the BS that you have to do to get from point A to point B. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Also,
that's completely fair and valid.
Also, you can look like whatever you want. You want to be, you know, a big busted, whatever.
Well, that's technology for you. I like.
You want to be, you know, you want to be 50 feet tall, or you know, 5 inches tall. Looking at you, Ray.
Nothing in between. Those are the two options: 50 feet tall or 5 inches tall.
Maybe that's me being already old-fashioned at heart, but I feel like a virtual thing is just not the same.
Well, it's not the same as reality, of course. I mean, it's markedly different.
It's virtually the same.
Yes, thank you. But yeah, no, it's. I knew it would be like this for me. I knew the experience would just suck me in.
Yeah, you did it anyway.
And I did it anyway. But yeah, like I said, I probably won't be super social. Like, I'm well past the age where I want to be like, oh, I want to meet random new people. I mean, that's true for me in real life too. You know, typically, if I meet people, it's through other people. Like if and I know that sounds kind of elite, maybe. You know, like oh, I only want to network. You know, like it's just that I'm very bad at icebreaker kind of stuff. Like, hi, new person. We have common interests, or at least the context of being in the same room together. Let us speak. You know, I don't do that.
Oh, Jonas, that's exactly how I introduce myself to people.
Hey, you had Super Metroid. May I be friends? Yeah.
I mean, when I was like,
that's actually how I became one of my best friends, by the way.
I mean that's totally valid. And
it's
sometimes, and sometimes you can connect with people just based on similar interests. But for the most part, I usually need to be introduced by someone I already know before I feel really comfortable opening up to them. And even then, I'm a bit of a wallflower in person. If y'all ever meet me at TFF or something, you'll find that I'm not quite this chatty in person.
Have you ever tried Second Life, asking for comparison's sake?
Yes, I did. I tried it about, almost 20 years ago now. I was not impressed at the time, but that's because the hardware was not quite there yet. I mean,
think the hardware is not right there, and I think VR Chat has a lot going for it with the fact that they don't have a ton of inbuilt tools for stuff. Most of the stuff you're going to be doing is going to be in Unity. And Unity has its own decades-long suite of creation tools that people can utilize.
And, you know, it's so much more immersive now. Second Life, I remember a lot of, like, weird mannequin-looking things with barely adequate shaders, T-posing as they soar.
Virtual reality will only evolve alongside the hardware, too. We're still away from sci-fi stories stuff.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But we're getting closer. I mean, Crystal introduced me to one of her friends, a fellow by the name of Ty Roy. I hope I'm saying that right. Who constructed his own trackers. He's like this VR maven, and he made his own leg tracker. He was doing leg stuff, in VR chat. And I was just like, holy shit, this is amazing. Like this.
He was doing leg day.
No, for real. He was moving. He was tracking his actual leg movements. It was trippy.
No, I believe it. I've seen some wild stuff.
Oh.
Mhm.
So that is where it was. Oh, nothing. Just talking to my brain. All geniuses do it. Congratulations, Luigi. You have found the real crystal star. So please feel free to take it. I will just put another fake one over here. We have, like, piles of them. Well, traveling with you has been rather hectic, but I do admit rather fun as well. I'm sure you still have a long road ahead, Luigi, but do not give up.
Let's make tracks for Rugport.
Alright, get ready, Frederick. What is the matter with you idiots? Falling for a fake crystal star? That's asinine.
Oh, that's me.
Sorry, you. I mean, sir.
Sir dude?
So let me guess. This means Mario managed to get the real crystal star.
I'm gonna say maybe.
Ugh. This mustached menace has nearly every crystal star now. They were mine. I think I'd better alter my plan a bit.
Before you do, Sir Grace, I think I better tell you something.
What is it, fool?
Mumble, mumble.
What? Are you sure? Speak!
No joke, dude. I mean, affirmative, sir, dude. I'm positive, sir.
Reason.
Strange. Isn't it about time for Tech to call me in? Maybe he's busy. Oh, here we go.
Time for a shower. I'm only doing this if I can.
Man. Stoker voice. I'm only doing this in hopes that this time the shower curtain will fall off.
You know, my friend told me on the playground that if you do it 64 times in a row, you get to see Princess Peach naked.
Did you know, if you win 100 times in wrestling, you get to do a Royal Rumble? It's true. Hello, Tech. What do you want today?
Princess Peach, I have reached a conclusion.
A conclusion? I had a concussion?
I have struggled with whether to obey orders or to speak to you.
Suspense.
And I have also struggled with what I should believe.
Tech, you don't sound right. What's going on with you?
Princess Peach, please escape from this place as quickly as possible.
Escape? Tech, what do you mean by that? I mean, why all of a sudden?
The data you procured has been analyzed, and something terrible is. No. I will not say. But I have found out everything about Sir Grotus's plans.
Grotus's plans? You mean about conquering the world?
Yes. And among those plans was the reason why you are being held here. According to the data.
No. No way. That's impossible. I don't believe it.
Yes. Everything is true. That is why you must escape from here as fast as possible.
But how can I do it, Tech? I mean, I don't even have the slightest idea where I'm at.
I will not hide anything anymore. No. Not from you. I will tell you everything. The place where you are currently imprisoned. This is the moon.
The moon? Piccolo blew it up, didn't he? I mean, the moon that hangs up in the sky at night? That moon?
That is correct.
But that's unbelievable. How in the world am I supposed to escape?
There is a way. You can escape. But you must follow my instructions exactly.
The potion, right, I got it. But Tech, won't they know that you helped me? Won't you get in trouble?
That is inconsequential. I would like you to be safe. That is all that matters.
Tech?
I am the base's computer. No one will know of your escape if I keep silent. Please do not worry about me. Escape. Escape as quickly as possible.
Okay, Tech. But I must inform Mary about all this before I go. It's no longer just my problem.
Understood.
Oh, dang it. Accidentally clipped off the tag. Hold it right there, Princess Peach.
Eek! You!
Heck, you miserable machine. We all know what you're up to, traitor.
Sir Grotus. Hi.
Sir Grotus. Hi.
In my most paranoid moments, I never thought my own computer would betray me. Well, it doesn't really matter in the end, I suppose. Especially since it ends here.
You monster! What are you planning to do with him?
Only one thing to do with a malfunctioning computer. Cut the circuit and delete all the programs and data that caused the malfunction. Turn it off and turn it back on again. Obviously, all data relating to Princess Peach must go as well. Especially those shower photos. Tech, really? Yes, we must be absolutely sure nothing like this ever happens again.
No. I am. I am normal. There is no malfunction.
Pipe down, Tech. X-Nauts. At the same time, press the red buttons on Tech's sides.
Got it, sir. Got it, sir.
Tech, no!
Fail. ////////
Better go with that.
Princess. Peach. O. B. E. Y. O.
God
I
damn
think-
it.
The pathos!
Garfinkel.
Tech!
Too bad, Princess Peach. Tech is no longer with us.
No, you inhuman beast. How could you?
Well, it was pretty easy, actually. We just had to press the... Oh, you didn't mean that literally. Well, Princess Peach, just stop it. This is no time to be worrying about a computer. We have a very important role for you to play now. Yes, very important.
No. Ah, Bowser time.
Oh yeah!
Too bad. Bowser time.
I wasn't sure if that would work at all.
It worked pretty well, actually.
It did.
Kind of.
I've got no crystal stars. I can't find Princess Peach. Twilight Town was, well, it wasn't exactly glorious. What's going on here?
All I found there was some stupid kid named Sora.
If this keeps up, Mario's gonna steal everything from my grasp, as usual.
And it's me. Your massiveness? We did it! The magic Koopa Scouts found a suspicious underground chamber. It isn't even on any maps. Yeah, really suspicious. Something must be there.
About time. Well done. This is where it all turns around for me. Definitely. This time. Right now. This is the one. I feel it.
Everything's coming up, Bowser!
The Hammer Bros battalion is attempting to breach the chamber at this moment. The area is impenetrable. They're scraping tooth and nail in there.
No problem. Direct me there. I'll blast us through. I'm Bowser, baby.
You are indeed the Bowser ship.
I thought I heard my boyfriend.
Oh no, who's gonna stop Bowser now?
Ready to roll. Oh yeah, you missed the one where he was doing the underwater level.
No, I saw
Wow,
it.
now this is really meta. Can you just blast that?
I like the flames.
They're
You said
really realistic.
You set the flames.
Bowser's all like, huh, this place feels familiar.
Oh my god.
Isn't this like Bowser's own home?
I have to be tiny. What if I want to get bigger?
Wouldn't it be
Feels a bit
weird
like-
if you had to face off against a Bowser at the end of that?
Feels a bit like Mario Maker now.
Yeah, I'm awesome. Yeah, look at me go. I'm Bowser.
Yes, but it's the other Bowser, the Froggy Koopa thing.
That.
Incredible, Lord Browser. Nothing stood in your way. You couldn't be more super.
Please, no problem. I felt right at home. But, where are we now?
We're in your gym, my excellency. Gracious me, look! Lord Bowser on the wall, behind you!
Hello? Could it be? Oh yeah! A crystal star! Advantage Bowser!
At last we found one, and now we'll make it ours. Wait, this looks very suspicious.
This would be Miller.
Ooh, freeze, chumps! Oh yeah.
Who's there?
Astaroth says, has Rick played Bowser's Fury? Yes, we played Bowser's Fury.
Don't you tell me you don't know the famous Rock-a-Huck. You little punk weasel! You forgot these muscles I poured at you, scream boy! You forgot this hugeness! Don't ask me how, but you cleared my secret training facility. Not too shabby. I even imported some super freaks up the difficulty level. You're good.
Wow.
Course good don't count for squat in this biz, babe. My champ's belt is mine.
Oh, look! What an adorable little weakling! Hi there, fella!
Weak? Wait, what? Well, tell me something. You ever see a weakling do this?
Ow! My pancreas!
Pain.
Ouch! Ouch!
Oh, now you're sleeping. I knew you were a weakling.
Man, I keep feeling bad for her.
What? What? The crystal star?
Ink! It's playing too! Oh, no. Wait, hold the phone? My baby boy Bowser, this is just glass. It's a flim-flam, a fake, like that guy over there.
What are you saying? Use words I know.
Ipas asas usucasas.
You know, a humbug, a sham, a phony, a fraud.
All right, block.
You want the real one? The great Gonzalez has all my aching hair. Feel the rock.
I don't know anybody named Gonzalez. Stop speaking in riddles, you chicken nugget. Crud! Who do I have to flatten to get a crystal star? Who? I always loved that scene.
After another 3 days, we return. This adventure sure is taking a while.
Yeah, it's funny how, like, this game has very clearly been like, oh yeah, no, this entire adventure took like several weeks for Mario to do.
That's Alice. That must be an email from Princess Peach. Check it, man.
Mario, I now know where I'm being held. I'm on the moon. Yes, the freaking moon that floats out in space. And I've learned something even more horrifying.
Moon's haunted.
Yeah.
It's haunted.
In order to resurrect the monster spirit, they need my.
Yeah, the moon? For real? The princess is up there? Yeah, that is so cool! Why is her email cut off like that? Hey guys, you don't think Something's happened to her.
I do. Oh, never mind. There's more.
Flash, Jolene's younger brother. Heard about my big comeback. Witness the fruits of my labor. Arrange special exhibition match just for the two of us.
Ah, new content.
Hello, Luigi.
No, I talk again. Hold on. Okay, what are we doing now? It's time to talk about another part of the adventure. Well, guess what I found in Rapturous Ruins, bro? Yep, a marvelous compass piece. This part of my adventure was actually sort of sad, if you want to know the truth. I had a Babam friend, and then he exploded. It was very sad. Many catharsis. It was pretty bizarre, bro. I met up with this guy named Jojo. Well, like I said, it's a really long story, but here goes. After journeying deep into the Grimble Forest, I found the domed Rapturous Ruins. Inside, everything was pure white. I couldn't tell where the floor became walls. Proceeding dead ahead, I found myself in a chamber where a young boy sat. As I approached the boy, someone named Screamy appeared out of nowhere. Screamy said the boy's name was Cranberry and that he'd wait for a child of fate. That didn't make any sense to me, so I started searching quietly for the compass piece. But then it happened, bro. I got a tiny tickle in my nose and I let out a huge sneeze. Well, Cranberry must have heard it because he opened his eyes right up. He looked at me and smiled, and all of a sudden, I could understand his language. Can you believe it? We learned that the boy was the last of an ancient race, the Loofs. He had been there guarding the marvelous compass piece for the last 1,000 years. He told me that the compass is an item with the power to see into the future. The ancient Loof Empire used the power of the compass to rule much of the world. Because of their greed, they were cursed by the compass and their empire collapsed. To prevent a repeat of their fate, Cranberry broke the compass into 7 parts. He hid 6 and kept 1, putting himself to sleep until a worthy hero woke him. I was that hero, bro! He gave it to me and then he and the ruins vanished. When I added that piece to the compass, it pointed to the far north, where dreaded Hate Song Tower stands. This time I heard Princess Eclair's voice more clearly than ever before. I will rescue the princess. I will be super, and then I'll figure the rest out later. Anyway, I headed back here to Rogueport after that. I'm making my final preparations for my final battle now. I'm a little nervous, bro, but that's what I've been up to anyway. Wanna hear about something else? If you wanna hear what I've been up to, just come find me, okay? I'll be around.
Mario's like, who are you again?
Who is Screamy?
Well, somebody grab him.
Somebody grab him.
I'll be screaming. I'm screaming. Oh, what does he look like?
Looks like an onion to me.
Onion. I'm Screamy. I wonder what future is plotted for us by he who holds the compass. For I must deliver something. I'm Screamy.
Glad we went with the John Arbuckle there.
Look, I was just, I just thought, what is the most onion voice I can do? And that was it.
You had me in tears.
I mean, the most onion voice you can do would sound something like meh, 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 meh.
That's right. I've heard many an onion, and that's just what they sound like.
I mean, there's at least one onion I know, and his father sounds exactly like that.
Yeah, I figured that was who you were talking about.
Yes.
Ultra Hammer. They just give it to you for free right now.
Hi, it's me again, Toadette. Nice to see you again. Way to find the Ultra Hammer! Now your hammer will have even more attack power. You can also use a new hammer technique. Let's practice right away. It's just like with the Super Hammer, so no problem. Hold down B and rotate left until your body gets twisty. Then release B to use your Ultra Hammer. Remember to twist a lot before releasing B, okay? Way to go, you got it. Are you clear on the controls? Alright, you've mastered the Ultra Hammer. Using your Ultra Hammer, you can even break blocks made out of the stuff like this. Think like no one would break smaller stuff, but use the method I taught you to break the bigger things, okay? You can use the Ultra Hammer in battle too. It's kind of sad. Last time I got to see you, Mario. Definitely save the prisoner, okay? And be careful on your quest, okay? Ultra Hammer!
This is just gonna be here forever now. Okay.
Your old-timey box, Mario? Are you the one who took the thing from inside of it? I'm gonna have to fine you for littering, sir.
Oh.
Shizubi. Shizubi.
Shizupi, the girl who's hard to get.
Shazipple. Shazupple. Shakringri. Shalom.
Shalizzle.
Shalizzle my rizzle.
Why am I hungry? God damn it.
I don't know, Jonas.
All the
You
fortune
can't say
telling
Shazam because it's copyrighted.
Well, now
By
we've
that argument, I also can't say Abracadabra because it's a Pokemon, therefore copyrighted.
That's true.
Slightly different situation there, but
No, it's exactly this.
Also,
Okay,
I can't make a
fine.
character that bends spoons because that's also copywritten.
And you can't say Canadian Bacon because it's copyrighted by Canada, Avis.
That's true. We don't want them invading again.
I mean, to be
It was
fair,
so
yeah,
sad
the
first
last
they
time,
did.
they burned down the White House. So
Yep. There's a song about that.
yes, I know,
Yeah.
I've heard it.
All I can say to myself, we were jerks.
I don't know. Everybody was a jerk in the War of 1812.
Yeah.
Hero Kibagami says, how have we neglected to power up Vivian on this month? Right.
I mean, that's fair. Vivian is one of the stronger ones.
Sure, I'll get another shine spray.
I need to do another one of those group pictures of our OCs as the characters.
Oh, hell yes.
Oh yeah, we haven't seen that in a long time, actually.
Yeah, it's been a while. Just like, let me know which ones you want to be.
I mean, I feel like mine's pretty obvious.
Oh, Rockhawk? Alright, fair enough.
Well, yeah, it's like the only bird character in this game.
Oh, really?
Mm.
Nothing else here? Is just a piece?
I'm probably gonna go for Bowser.
That feels right.
I have to either Miss Mousy or Peach.
At least Frederick is an easy one to choose.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see Frederick, actually.
A Fettergast tech? That'd be interesting. What does that look like?
I'm not even sure how that. Yeah, it would be just like a monitor.
His face is literally the monitor.
Yeah, something like that.
Depends on whether you're like doing the full stylized like costumes, or if you're doing like the Imaginate style with bags on our heads.
That, or you know what? Computer monitor for his head.
I usually just do the Imaginate bags, but I feel like for this one, maybe we should do like some cosplay.
Yeah,
I'm not sure why you were saying my name.
Here, I'll type it.
What are we talking about?
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. You don't need to worry about it. It's
Everyone
fine.
being drawn as the characters they voice, or as one of the characters they voice. So, what would you look like if you were drawn as Tech?
Well, I'll save that till the end of the game.
We're getting closer to it.
I figured we must be getting there. Yeah.
I mean, the big BBEG's plan has been put on the table, so like.
So Stowed with
really...
Texai is just the inscription guy.
Yeah.
Looking forward to those of you who haven't seen it yet, seeing the final boss of this game. It is quite memorable.
So here's the thing. I mean, it's a JRPG, so this isn't much of a spoiler, but I'm wondering which final boss you're referring to.
Oh, yeah. I haven't seen it, so don't spoil.
JRPGs are very much like the, okay, but we have final boss, but what about second final boss? What about third final boss?
Fourth?
It's so true.
I mean, Kefka had, what, 4 or 5 forms?
He had 5. Or actually, no, 4.
Which Final Fantasy game has the record for the most number of, like, final boss forms?
Bayonetta.
Thank you.
Actually,
That's the Final Fantasy game with the most final boss forms.
Actually, I'm trying to think what RPG had the most final boss forms.
I mean, for Bayonetta, they actually made a gag out of it. Like, at one point, the credits start rolling, and they're like, hang on!
Are we counting Seymour's all mid-boss forms from throughout FF10?
Sure, why not?
I wouldn't count those.
It says that Nyx from Persona 3 has 14 different forms.
I mean,
and that's not even his final form.
Yeah. Let's see. That would get tedious.
Yeah, it takes so much effort to maintain those many bodies. Oh, you're talking about playing against them.
Well,
yeah. I could see how that would get tedious, too.
Honestly, Kefka's whole final battle sequence is still one of the coolest in all JRPGs.
Yeah, man, listen, Fed, listen, I so wish you could hear the music that goes with that. Oh my god. If I ever just need to, like, feel really, like I need to concentrate on something and feel epic at the same time, I just start playing that.
If you ever need to feel like I'm fighting against the final boss.
Oh, you know what? I completely forgot someone that that has a ton of final forms. Ansem from the original Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I would figure that Kingdom Hearts would make the list.
Yeah. But just the original.
God, I remember my friend Chris playing against the final boss in FF7, and I was really pumped, and it was just dragging on and on.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a great game. It's an incredible game, but wow.
Which game, sorry?
7.
FF7, Sephiroth.
Yeah.
My brother attested I couldn't stop listening to One Winged Angel for quite some time. I wonder why.
Sephiroth.
In fairness, I said that's the first time I heard of a final boss theme that was voiced, and they did it so well. I said, that's going to stick with me for ages.
You want to talk about final boss themes, though? I don't know if any game can say that their boss themes were more impactful and more important to the game itself than Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance. Literally, the lyrics of the songs are the final boss sort of finally telling you their, like, true inner thoughts instead of, you know, the mask they've been putting on for so long. With the final boss music being... Or no, it's not the final boss. It's Monsoon's fight. It's actually your character, sort of... Jack is finally telling, like, his internal thoughts.
It's only a paper moon hanging over mountain tree.
Crashing across the star been recorded on your magic map.
Are my eyes okay? Is it me, or does that show the last crystal star is... Well, it can't be there.
It's at Bowser's Castle.
Come on, they've been to the moon before.
If what the map indicates is true, the location of the final crystal star is... the moon!
Better more like the moon.
The moon? No, the moon! Hey, Princess Peach is there. Oh boy, something about this doesn't sit well. The problem here is, how does one get to the moon? Quite a conundrum.
Nobody's ever been to the moon before.
I think I'll have to go talk to one of my friends. His name's Jules Verne. Give me a moment to look into this. Excuse me, please. This shouldn't take long. Looking into this may take a little time, so come back in a bit, alright?
Okie dokie.
Good news. What is that we've talked about that before? The voice actors call phrase is you have to say this line in that voice to get back into it. Every time I need to do the professor, I have to be like, good news, good news, good news.
Good news, everyone!
Yeah, good news, everyone! I am the professor, and I'm here to tell you that this is going to require professoring things.
For some reason, Junior Troopa is in the background of this photo, despite him not appearing in this.
Yeah, whenever I need to get back into characters myself, I just go, jeez!
It's just how you get into your own character.
If I corpse, I need to restrict my nose and then breathe in as I'm trying to talk, and then I get that dirty voice. So that's all good to go.
Sly, push the triangle button.
Oh God, yes.
And then for Rockhawk, it's just the Macho Man. Oh yeah! Ooh, Rockhawk's coming at ya, boy!
Oh yeah! Step to the Slim Jim.
Oh, it's reindeer. Just look at him.
It's reindeer.
Look at this guy. He's
Look
all
at that
like,
boy.
He's all like, yeah, you can jingle my bells.
Oh, I would jingle his bells.
I'm just talking about the ones in his harness. That's all.
Alright, this is darn cold.
Where's this
I
place
got
anyway?
scammed for a second there.
Oh, we're out of here. Or stuff to do first.
Would be funny if the Yoshi was the only character who ever said an actual curse word. He's like, boy, this is fucking cold!
Well, that's what I thought. For a minute, I thought he said, this is damn cold.
I thought he was gonna say, it's too cold for me, I'm cold-blooded.
Know how that goes. Plus. Anything else?
I swear I'm gonna feel even more out of place tomorrow than it did in Sonic. Yeah, can you imagine Luigi just letting loose like, fuck.
You know, I was reading the other day that they weren't entirely sure what the rating they were going for Shadow the Hedgehog was. They thought there was a possibility that it might actually be an M-rated game. So, allegedly, there is a set of recordings where instead of like, where's that damn Chaos Emerald, it's where's that fucking Chaos Emerald?
God.
Can you imagine what we could have had?
Could have been beautiful.
Those recordings available online.
Not so far as I know. It's like the Disney porn vault, you know, you just... The fact that it's there and we can't access it means that we're gonna have to do like some sort of Ocean's 11 style heist.
I thought for a second you were gonna say we needed to do a fan dub. I'm like,
yes, let's do a fan dub. Nah, let's not. We could never compete with Snapcube. I've come to make an announcement.
Shadow was a bitch and he pissed on my wife!
Oh, the good old days.
Shabooey!
Look, Luigi 3.
Oh boy, bro, you want to hear about my
Good
continuing
thing it doesn't
adventures?
cost 256 coins. Interesting that this is listed under useful.
Ahem. Super Luigi, Volume 3, The Voice of a Princess. Dauntless Luigi's next test came in the form of a kart race on Circuit Break Island, where he won both a contest and a compass piece. The race was fraught with danger, but Luigi pressed through adversity to win. All viewers were awed by Luigi's revolutionary racing style. The mechanic who built Luigi's racing machine, a buzzy beetle named Torque, was so stunned by Luigi's race techniques that he joined them. Reinvigorated, Luigi set sail to Jazzafraz Town, where he made his stage debut. Hazy, a noted Daisy producer, gave Luigi a key role. Playing the part of an Earth Spirit to pure perfection, Luigi stole the show. Hazy's faith in Luigi's natural acting talents was rewarded. The performance won a prize, which yielded another compass piece. Hazy turned from teacher to pupil, joining Luigi on his quest. It was at this time that Luigi's heart, usually draped in the cool comfort of a hero's resolve, began to warm with thoughts of Princess Eclair. This came to be because every time the magic compass pointed to a new place, her gentle words rang in his ears, touching him to his very soul. The voice spoke of eternity, of stars in the heavens. It wept for those blind to love. It gave comfort in the face of fear and loneliness. Though he had never seen her, our hero is tormented by visions of his fair-hearted maiden. All he could do was press onward. The compass pointed towards rapturous ruins. Only 2 parts of the compass awaited, and Eclair had one. To be continued.
I'm sorry, did Luigi just play the role of Earth?
He played grass, thank you very much.
Yes,
Okay.
he played grass.
I misheard that it's him playing Earth just now. I know
No,
he played
in
grass.
his journal, he described it as an Earth spirit.
Oh, okay. Because I said that's
Definitely what it was.
Yeah.
Payday corner. First corner. Oh boy, are you glad you didn't read my... Ooh. Ghost in Cabin 4.
Aren't you glad?
Yep, I did not do that. That is not a thing that happened.
You have no proof.
Cook the pasta. Just plain pasta. Mmm, delicious.
Are you a pro pasta or anti pasta kind of guy?
Spaghetti.
Spaghetti.
Yeah, because anti pasta.
Are you pro-pain or anti-pain?
I don't know how my political leans rise up, but I know I'm full of hot air.
Let's see.
You ever wonder if Bowser was, like, if he was the first king of the Koopa or there was someone before him?
You know, there's a lot of potential answers to that question.
And I'm just curious if this is like anything that's ever been covered in lore.
No, it's never been covered in lore.
Alright. That's what I figured.
There are many
Bowser.
answers, but literally, whenever they settle on one, it can never be as interesting as the one that was in your head.
That's right.
That is
Because the one that's in my head has dinosaurs in it.
It's like a rule of lighting or writing.
It's a rule of lighting, too. Oh, speaking of lighting, Jonas, you may find this interesting. I finally recently installed some of those Philips Hue bulbs.
Oh, nice.
Because,
Excellent timing. I finally have it, Mario. I found a way that might just get you to the moon. You must go to Far Outpost, and you must use the cannon there. It will blast you. It will destroy you. It will fling you far and wide.
Wow, we're using a cannon to blast ourselves to the moon? That's extreme!
I know how it sounds, really. To be honest, I'm not entirely sure of all the details.
not entirely sure you'll survive.
Accounts from Far Outpost speak of a device that can launch anything, anywhere. They call it an intercontinental ballistic missile. Even to the moon.
The railgun.
This is gonna be so cool! Just point the way. Where is this Far Outpost?
I believe there's a pipe to Far Outpost somewhere beneath Rogueport. But I'm not sure of the exact location. Yes, I believe it was hidden for some reason. Absolutely no way that anybody of any kind would be able to find it anywhere. If my information is correct, though, you need something called an Ultra Hammer to get it.
Ultra Hammer? Hey, right on! We already got one of those!
Well, I see. That certainly changes the subject now, doesn't it? Well, use that Ultra Hammer to find the pipe to Far Outpost, then. Up to it!
Yeah, you got it, Prof! Far Outpost! Charge!
Oh, yes, one more thing you should be aware of. The Bob-Ombs who live there are... sort of a surly bunch. They may not let you use their cannon. You may have to negotiate with them. In any case, that's your problem. Good luck. Get that last Christmas star.
Okay.
It's our problem now.
Ray asks, Rick, do you have a favorite partner?
I use Ichi a lot, so.
I was gonna say, I mean...
Very MVP.
Most
That
valuable. What?
That kid's just been carrying your back this whole time. How could you?
Most valuable but dinosaur.
Yes.
Is this? Mario shoots the moon?
The moon. Straight to the
But
moon.
also your favorite is a character though.
This stream, Mario is going to shoot the moon!
Moon.
One F Kennedy.
Nothing bad ever happens to the Kennedys.
Have any of you watched
Nothing bad ever happens to the Kennedys!
Have any of you watched the new Clone High?
No.
Alright. Me neither, even though it's on my list.
I've heard it's
Haven't
alright,
even
but
watched
little...
the old one.
No, there you go.
It was pretty good back in the day.
I've heard the new one's okay, if a little bit mid. As the kids say. Isn't that right, the kids? Isn't that what you say?
Hello, fellow kids.
Speak up, the kids.
What's it here? That's an ice puff. It's a mini snow cloud that appears in cold areas. Max HP is 9, attack 4, defense 0. It swoops down and uses cold breath to attack. Trust me, it's not refreshing. A cold breath can freeze us, so try to avoid it. Also, if we touch it when it's storing cold energy, we'll get hurt. Isn't that super weak? It gets worse. It'll absorb any ice attacks we throw at it. You know, you're loaded with ice attacks, right, Mario? You're vulnerable to fires. Let's try that, maybe. You got lots of fire, right? Also, wow, I just realized your eye just literally the Mario common monsters in Iceland. That's a nice touch.
More badge points.
Can't get enough of those bad points.
Rick's gone mad with badge power.
He's gone mad with badge.
I don't know about badge.
Nice. Stylish.
Bamboozle.
Bamboozled.
You want my words? You know.
That's a frost piranha. It's a cool customer with strong ice powers. Max speed is 10, attacks 5, and defense 0. It throws a breath attack and frees us, so try to immobilize it first. It's weak against fire attacks too, so use them as well. That said, don't even think about using ice attacks. It'll absorb those.
The Belle's just the Pokedex, isn't she?
At the end of Pokedex, you will bow to my power.
She is the very mother of a modern major Pokédex.
I'll put.
Time to tattle on this Ruku people.
Okay, GC, you tattle on me. What do you say?
Let's see.
Miller's making bird noises.
It's very dark. A bird with burb noises, but he won't stop the bird when he wants to burb. Ew, I don't want to date this guy. HP is 10, AP is 0, defense is 0. But he does have this weird move where he pecks you a lot. Whatever you do, don't bop him. Or actually, no, take that back. Whatever you do, bop him.
Chat, don't listen to their advice.
He loses 1 health every time you do it.
That could add up.
Gotta pay attention, caffeinated boyo. There's gonna be a quiz.
I think we'll finish this game before Deep Rock and Road to Elysia.
When is that? Hold on. Let me check the launch list. Road to Elysium DLC drops in 3 days. I'm thinking no. I think we've probably got more than 3 days left.
I mean, this is the last. Oh, actually, maybe. Yeah, you might be right. Oh, shoot.
I mean, we've been playing for 50 some odd hours, and we're about what, like 80% of the way through the game.
Something like that.
Ish. I don't know.
Okay,
We're in the penultimate chapter.
Okay.
Right.
This is my annual BRB break. Back.
Okay. So this, so this is Far Outpost. Where do you think they keep that cannon of theirs? Well, only one way to find out. Let's get started by talking to the villagers.
I'm looking for your nuclear cannon.
Put on your best or worst Russian accent for the bob-bombs.
Oh, I'll do it. I'll do it.
This is Babom Village, the Bowie. There is nothing here, the Blamo. As you can guess from my kablammy resort demeanor, many Baboms only open up to other Baboms.
We all have to do bad Russian accents for these characters.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, traveler. First time in Far Outpost, Kabui? What? Far Outpost Canyon? Oh, I apologize for that. No, I just had distraction. It is nothing. Kapowie! Yeah, the three sisters again.
Mm-hmm. Oh, is this another babam?
Yeah.
Snow is rare. Hang on. Snow is rare for you, Bakak. In Far Outpost, it falls all year round. Ba-bang! I like watching it shine and glow of sunset. Ba-boomber. Okay, Ba-boomber.
Welcome to Far Out. Oh, that is quite good lip work. Okay, now I give you my special mustache personality analysis. Yes? Yes, yes, yes. I have got it now. Your bushy broom means that you are a stubborn and selfish man. How did I know? I have a certain experience with mustaches like that, you see.
You're just like ex-boyfriend.
Noose. No worse than a bad mustache experience.
Oh yeah, you definitely don't want to get taken for a bad mustache ride.
Alright, I'll this one.
I make a big snowball today. Maybe they're as big as him someday. Papowie. But I do not want the melting to happen to me. Papoom!
Papoom indeed.
Your character sticker.
Oh yeah, it's Disco Steve.
Oh, oh, Monsieur de la Moustache. I have tried too many times to talk to the girl at the inn, and she kicked me out. C'est incredible. So now I must use the heat of my feelings for her to melt the snow. Ah, achoo, le sneeze. Reading the Sandman in between making comments, that's definitely a different kind of reading material than this game.
Tucker, has there ever been a Sandman video game?
How? How? How?
What?
Very curious how that
How
would
would
work,
that be? How would that be a thing?
I don't know. Feels like it'd be a thing at some point. Like one of those like 90s PC games, you know. Like the CD-ROM ones.
Yeah.
There he was.
Looking at the night sky makes me feel vastness of space. Lots of space, boom.
Okay.
All right. It is so peaceful. Waboom! Far outpost is nice, restful place. Waploom! There's definitely no cannon here.
I know nothing, Shabui. I know nothing about local canon, lovingly nicknamed Big Bob Shashum.
A guy named Glitch says House of Leaves video game when Reno says Jonas be like, has there ever been a The Metamorphosis video game?
Alright, look. Oh, I'm gonna do this.
House of Leaves video game, they did release that. You look out myhouse.wad for Doom.
Yes. What business do you have here? What? A cannon?
That's my Sean Connery apparently.
No such thing as here.
What? But we heard there was definitely a cannon.
What do you want me to say? We do not have one. I am the Lash.
He's the last unicorn.
Body and mind better. Yes. Welcome to Inn. Stay of one night is only 15 coins. You like rest?
Why do they call it an inn when you're out of the hot food?
If that isn't the question, Jonas, if that isn't the question.
Please enjoy meal made by Chef Zesty featuring local ingredients if you hunger. Take care and see you again. Space food.
Ooh, space food.
Space food! It's space food!
Gotta get those space food.
Lunch.
Ah. The gift that keeps on giving.
God.
Whether you want it or not. That's the spacey boots.
Oh my God. Joker need to be stopped.
No one can
He
stop
says
me.
space food has a 50% chance of giving you the rarest status effect in the vaguely remember.
What is the rarest status effect in the game? And is it positive or negative?
I'm kind of hoping the final battle for this game has a really big epic stage. It just feels only
I'll
right.
say that.
You know what else I hope is in it?
Space food.
Never gonna leave my mind.
We can do the space for you.
I also get that status effect in real life, but usually not neutrally.
Oh, where's that? Worst effect is allergy. Allergy's not a neutral effect. Allergies suck. Ask me how I know.
How do you know?
I don't know.
You don't know how you know?
Oh wait, yes I do. It's because I'm allergic to freaking everything.
Yeah, are you allergic to,
Myself, probably.
See, I'm happy that I
Canada?
only have one allergy, and it's a thing that honestly I'm better for being allergic to.
What's that?
Opiates.
Oh, wow.
I went in for surgery once, and they gave me morphine, and it made me severely vomit.
Oh my
So they're just
God.
like, hey, you're allergic to opiates. I'm like, oh,
Wow.
I think that's a good thing.
depending.
I'm
We have
still,
better painkillers than morphine nowadays.
Well, yes, but, you know, it's good to have options.
God.
I'm still not sure what I'm allergic to, but some of the theories out there are nickel, copper, and feathers.
I mean, my allergy to nuts prevents me from trusting a lot of sweets.
That's
Helps
fair.
me maintain my weight.
No, I don't really have any food allergies. I have a little trouble with egg whites. It's weird. It's more of a thing as I get older.
Never ran any full allergies yet. I hope it stays that way.
But like every furry mammal ever. Oh my god. Realizing. When I was a little kid, I would get so I would sometimes get a rash from grass. That kind of went away because my immune system calmed down a little bit as I got older. But yeah, it sucked.
It's a good thing your ass could have been grass.
Yeah. Hey.
Hey.
And pollen will still mess me up. If there's a
Well,
lot.
pollen is the free space on allergy bingo. Are you kidding?
Yeah. I mean, it takes a lot. Like, it's usually around this time of year that I'm just like, okay, this is happening. You know, because up here in Seattle, there's a period where I don't know what tree it is, but there's a bunch of just cottony white shit. Maybe it's cotton tree, I don't know. And it just gets like it accumulates on like curbs and steps and stuff, and it really pisses off my nose.
My father, at over 65 years old, was doing some yard work and just found out the hard way that he's allergic to ragweed. His arm didn't look good.
Fun.
Barbary.
Oh, no,
sorry.
wait.
Yeah. What? Did I not tell you we have no silly cannon?
Now listen here. You're the mayor, hmm? And how can an official like you lie that way? Old boy, I know I saw a cannon the last time I was here, so do not lie, sir.
Shush! You call yourself a bomb? I spit at you. You know rules. There is to be no mention of cannon to non-bombs. No mention. We must not allow it to be used for evil.
Of course I know all that, you great blowhard. But we must use that cannon to get to the moon, old boy. And if we don't, sir, the world could end.
Oh, the world could end. Well, we cannot have that now. Still, you cannot use cannon right now because of certain circumstances. I'm all over the place with the next one.
Circumstances?
We must have permission of Goldbob to use cannon. He is the one who started whole blasting things to faraway places policy.
Ah, yes, like the Monroe Doctrine.
Once he got rich, he let business slide, and it's not started up again. Also, General White was the one who devoted himself to operation of cannon. But he was so depressed by losing a job that he took Cannon Key and ran off to some settlement far, far away.
Gold Bob and General White.
Yes, that is correct.
So we just got to go to Petalburg and Poshley, right?
If you want to use cannon, you must find Gold Bob and General White.
Very well then. We can't give up now, old boy. Mario, the search is on. Let's go find those two bombs.
Well, once you find them, come back and talk to me.
Is ragweed a common allergy? I think it was referenced in a House Pets page too.
Yeah.
Yeah, ragweed's a very common allergy.
Is it an allergy or is it just an irritating plant?
I mean, if it causes...
Like, at what point do we say poison ivy is poisonous versus everyone has an allergy to poison ivy?
Okay, plants like poison ivy or poison oak are a little bit different because those things... I of course, I researched this after I got poison oak for the first time.
Apparently in Italian ragweed is called ambrosia, which is a misleadingly much nicer name.
So,
it's got good PR in Italy. Go on, Jonas.
Poison ivy and oak have a compound called erusio, which is it's like this really long chain carbon thing. It's like having a little carbon splinter in your skin. Yeah.
Don't like that.
No, it sucks.
Yeah, I know. I had it fairly recently, as Miller will remember.
I got a bunch on my arms one time hiking in the Hollywood Hills. It was bad.
Yeah, it's not the best. I had it all over my legs and ankles. It was miserable.
Yeah. It's the worst.
That was, I got it just before I went to, see the eclipse with Miller.
Well, you guys saw the eclipse together?
Yeah.
Did you not know any of this?
I know that you saw it. I didn't realize
the perfect line traveled directly south of Dallas.
Right.
And so Stoker came over to my place, and we went to go see the eclipse in a Buc-ee's parking lot.
I didn't know.
That's right.
It was like complete total eclipse for like 10 minutes.
Did it get cold?
Oh, it dropped a
Tiny
little
bit?
bit, the temperature.
Yeah. Did the bird
super noticeable?
Did the bird stop chirping?
The birds
It
just
was hard
stopped.
to tell because
They
there were
froze
so-
in the air.
Yeah.
We were surrounded by maybe 2,000 or 3,000 people who were also there because they also had looked up where the path was going to be darkest.
Oh, okay.
And of course there were a bunch of oohs and ahs as soon as the thing started. So like it was hard to notice that the background sound had dropped out.
Yeah.
Because the human sound picked up.
Yeah, apparently animals will behave weirdly.
Well, because they think it's just gotten dark now, and they're
Right,
like, "Oh,
right.
time for bed."
Yeah.
It's the same thing you do with a lot of birds, or if you just put like a blanket over their cage, they'll fall asleep.
It's true. I tried that with Miller. Worked like a charm.
God, I wish I could control my insomnia that easily.
I have to use a sleep mask this time of year because the sun's up at like 5 and it will absolutely mess with me.
I got blackout curtains.
Nice. I also have one of those therapy lights during the winter, but I'm not even sure it's doing all that much good.
Well, it's not winter,
Nick,
so
I
right
live in
now,
Dallas,
definitely not.
Stoker does not. Stoker lives elsewhere.
Yes, it is easy for me to commute to Dallas, is what I will say.
One of the funny things about us being scattered across 5 time zones is we've had to we've had to keep tabs on things like outages, major weather events, stuff like that. And we all actually go ahead.
I was gonna say, even for the ones that aren't local to us, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And in rare circumstances, we have to take into account the inherent latency
Alright.
of you know, the inherent latency that's always present because of the bare minimum amount of distance between us. Like, I think
There's a car.
either Ray or maybe Miller is in the average Geocenter. And of the regular crew, GC has the longest signal hop. And when Maxie's here, he actually has like, it's like something like half a second of latency or something like that. We don't notice it, of course, but you know. Also, I'm a gigantic nerd. Hi.
Hey,
Yeah. To specify, when Jonas says, "Oh yeah, we need to keep track of all these things," he keeps track of all these things.
You know what?
He gets extremely into
what?
it, and he's
Okay,
like,
you're welcome. You're welcome. You know,
when I had a power outage like 2 weeks ago, Jonas was the first one to announce it before I even knew.
Look, I'm just looking out for everybody. Okay.
that's cool.
Just trying to keep this family together.
Since it's
No,
like GP flows down the river.
I have this like thing for preparedness because I've been through so many fucking disasters. You know, growing up in LA, you get like all the 10 plagues happening at the same time, and you know, there's also like lizards and stuff, and you know, you're dodging. You know, you're dodging fireballs and shit, and you know.
That's true. I lived in LA too. Can confirm.
Oh, no good. No.
Boxer says, "Accept Jonas's bromance already, Miller."
Yeah.
We're already past that point.
But yeah, I've got a little bit of that like preparedness streak. Not a lot.
You've got that mother energy.
But nice.
Oh,
Mother 3.
you and my stepdad ever have competition.
Yeah, well, you know who else had that preparedness energy, Jonas? Scar from The Lion King. Doesn't feel so cool now, does it? Says the one in this room who has the biggest crush on Scar.
30th anniversary's coming up. Fuck. That is in 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, The Lion King's gonna be 30 years old. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Don't like that.
Is this the Great Gonzalez's comeback stage?
And Glitch says, "Well, hold on. Do you have a crush on Scar? Do you have a crush on Jeremy Irons?"
No, it's specifically Scar. Like, I own that. It is 100% that fucking evil gay lion.
Didn't I draw Scar shredding your character's clothes at one point?
I think you did, actually, yeah. It's been a while. You should draw something like that again.
Okay.
Anybody ever had that kind of crush on Brooklyn from Gargoyles?
Not me.
Oh,
but
lots of people like Brooklyn.
yeah, I know one guy who definitely has that for Brooklyn.
No joke. I did one time. I looked at the white hair and the beak, and I said, "Man, he's lucky."
Oh, he's a good-looking guy. Yeah.
Yeah. He was like I joked when I saw Sephiroth. I was like, "Oh man, was Brooklyn like beta Sephiroth at one point?"
Between the various members of the Manhattan Clan, there's something for everybody. You know what I mean? You know?
Yeah. Actually, I hope he was a dad today. I was reading the comics. I was like, "Wow, yes, thank God, I'm right." That's how GC knows he's predictive. He's a psychic. I mean, he radiates dad energy, but nobody in the show will let him have it.
Why are we back here?
Why not? I love how the Perry the Platypus memes are just getting more and more abstract.
It's truly a study in representational language. And so one's got like 2 pieces of construction paper, one's orange, one's blue, and then they just don't react. And then they introduce a brown piece of construction paper, and they're like,
That's not right!
I have no idea where he went. He may have said something. He was going over dark.
It's eventually evolve into something like the Lost Cross Glyph. Oh yeah, now I remember this part. The pipe hub makes it so much less annoying.
Yes, it does. In one day, he just up and left. You mean like 5 seconds ago? Or is even more time passing?
This is just trolling the player.
Straight to far out. Now you gotta...
I get that they're trying to do a sort of victory lap thing, but it doesn't really work here.
What do you mean by a victory lap?
So a victory lap in games like this is usually that you need to go back and revisit all the locations you've been to. It's a way for the player to sort of reflect on, wow, I have come really far. All of these places I've been to, all of these stories I remember as I go through here. Wow, this has been such a journey.
At least you're in the same place as you were when I left you.
Good day to you, Gonzalez. What can I do to you? What can I do for you?
What can I steal from you today?
What's that you say? You must use the cannon and far outpost to save the world? Well, that is rather a pickle, isn't it? Very well, then. I certainly owe you a favor to him. Yes, I should say. The truth is, I had hoped to resume my business with that cannon someday. And just between us, I only stopped because the wifey said she didn't like the noise. Sadly, it takes a hefty bit of coin to get that cannon working, so... I'll need you to demonstrate just how much you want to use that cannon. If I were a matter of money, just how much would you pay, if I may ask? What? You pay every coin you own? All of them? You, really? So, really? Well, I suppose I'm just surprised to hear you say that. Staggered, actually. You know what that means? You know that means you'll be left with 0 coins, with absolutely nothing. You know that, do you? I mean, think of it, man. If you spend all your coins, and I mean all of them,
You would certainly face a great deal of difficulty down the road. But hold on, I want to make sure you're doing this fully aware of the consequences. Are you sure you won't regret this later? Absolutely sure. Wow.
You're the one taking them, my dude.
You won't say, just kidding, later on or any kind of tomfoolery like that. I can't really take them all, really. Well, alright then. Well, you've certainly shown me something there, sir. So I give my permission
Show
for you
me
to
that you're a mark.
So I give my permission for you to activate the fire outpost cannon. Is that what you were supposed to do? Like, is 64 not enough? Oh, and I wasn't serious earlier, my dear fellow. How can I take your money? Ha 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 ha! Okay. It's a shame, I suppose, but I'll return your money. Wow, you're in his trust.
Yes, you do.
Now, soldier on, my boy. God.
Issue 6. Unknown businessman was taken into custody today by port authorities as he tried to board the blimp carrying large amounts of a volatile red liquid. After a few tense moments, authorities identified the liquid as a spicy condiment. The businessman was subsequently released. Our RDM reporters were mystified by the following unsolicited comments. Buy our new hot sauce, folks. This week we have the pleasure of introducing the fabulously luxurious shop on the XS Express, the sales stall. This unique boutique on the exclusive train of the independently wealthy just reeks of money, but perhaps the idyllic landscapes rushing past will loosen your purse string. Says the impeccably dressed manager of sales, "Come one, come all, be rich or not at all, to our lovely sales stall." He then announced a double point sale for all RDM readers. Just show them the screen in the next 15 minutes to double your points on any purchase. Cookie for rookies. This is it, rookies. You finally made it to the big leagues. Today's recipe is advanced level 1. Today we'll be making ink pasta. Just boil fresh pasta until perfectly al dente and mix lightly with inky sauce. Perfecto! Get ready for gourmet chow tonight. Can you believe it, dear readers? The next issue will be our last. Don't miss it.
We're going out of business. I need a lozenge.
Oh, do you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I've got. I keep them on speed dial. No.
No.
Oh, I'm just a jester.
Nyuk, 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 nyuk.
Oh, speaking of coins, did you finance that green rat guy's expedition?
I always thought he was really cute. His little red face,
Yeah, don't say.
And you say, his little red face, and the space boots.
I heard space boots.
I'm just
You did,
glad
I
to
think
know.
he should be back.
I'm glad to know that in 40 years, when Stoker is an elderly man and has developed severe dementia, he will not sound any different.
You better believe it, buddy.
Then GC rises.
Is this, no, it's a different one.
He's lumpy.
Want me to do it?
Be lumpy.
Okay. Mario, it's me, Lumpy. Don't you remember? I went to try to Desert Patrol for oil. Ring a bell. I love you.
Are you typecasting GC as green NPCs?
I don't struck the oil. There were times that I was covered in dust, but weak and ready to give up, but I was starting to dream, and one day I finally seized it.
You believed me all this time, Mario. You sure did. Thank you so much. I ordered you here alone with a little more than just to show my appreciation. Please take this 600 coins.
Sure, so 600 coins.
Oh, thanks for everything. And you have some capital to start your own adventure. Just don't let your dream die, Mario. Like mine. I hope you make it someday, just like I did. And also, I'll get a journal by Trip if you want to read it.
Mario's like, why is everybody giving me journals?
Sure. Right before. Finally off tomorrow, I filled my pack with cheese. Two lists to cross off. I owe so much to all my investors. Not just money. The old get-rich-quick dream, but I have a reason. Yeah, I owe it to my hometown. So cold there, but constant. If I find oil and send it there. Home. Oil will make me rich and then perfect goal, right? Always had this dream. Of course, getting rich is a big part of it. Who doesn't want it? Money! Money! Cover me with it, please!
Money.
Well, different.
Money! Yeah, that's a little embarrassing. Read another?
Was our fee. I didn't have to turn out like that. Got to Toad Town by boat, then took a train to the foot of Mount Rugged. Fortunately, you can only get from Mount Rugged to Dry Desert up. Tragedy awaited for me as I slogged faithfully up that wine. There was a huge, awful vulture. I had read about it in my travel brochures. Buzzar accosted all travelers on Mount Rugged. I hightailed it, but Buzzar had me in its sights. I felt a piercing jolt. Claws dug deep into my backpack. Dropping me onto a cliff, Buzzar seemed to forget me and disappeared. I let out a sigh of relief, but when I touched my back, I noticed my pack was gone. The pack! And it was all my food and money to start the operation! No! That mangy Buzzar made off with everything of importance to me. All I have left is this journal, a shovel to dig for oil, and my life. Or perhaps living is miracle enough. Or so I'd like to think. But now I can't turn back. Climb the mountain, down the mountain to the desert. The dry desert sprawls out before me, beckoning dreamers and free. I am both, set out with a heart full of dread.
Yeah, that was a little embarrassing too. Read another?
A helping hand. Now in a place called Dry Outpost. Someone pulled me, large from the merciless. It was a Koopa with a fine mustache named Colorado, an angel in a pith helmet. He was a world-traveling adventurer archaeologist. I told him about Bazaar, my quest for oil and my dreams of riches and warmth for my people. After I spoke at length, he gave me food and water. I asked him why he should be so kind, and he looked into the distance, turning one's back on an ambitious dreamer, and invites others to do the same. I just want to believe in every dream this sad old world can.
You gotta believe.
This guy.
For those who don't know, Colorado was in the original Paper Mario.
Chased his own dreams, dusty dreams of archaeology. Stayed up all night discussing each other's dreams. It was great.
Yeah, that's a little embarrassing too. Read another.
A reliable guy. I am now at a desert oak. After Colorado, after I set out from Dry Outpost to find my digging. The desert is so wide, it's impossible to find anything. I had no idea where my head was splitting and my throat was burning and scratchy. Was I awake? Asleep? I heard a voice calling to me from far away. Hey, are you a nice guy? You're a nice guy, then give me something nice. I didn't have the food or water I reached Colorado. I had nothing. Why do you lie here? You're a nice guy, give me a nice thing and I will help. Shrugged. All I have is my... When I next awoke, I was faceless. You're awake, I heard. Little mouser that they had screamed. My name is Mustafa. I had nothing to give, but I got something nice in you. I don't know how or why, but it seems I've been saved by yet another stranger. If you need a guide? If there is somewhere you want to go, I will take you. Unbelievable. Actually found a reliable guide.
That's another character. That's another character from the original Paper Mario.
Is that basically what all these parts are?
I guess so, yeah.
Just going back through Paper Mario looking for oil. Digging point. We're here. finally at the spot where I'm supposed to dig for oil. Told to draw a line from a blue cactus-like rock. I went north a precise distance from the exact termination point. Ended up here, at a point between dry ruins. Mustafa has guided me this far with skill and bravery. Said, "You are a nice guy. Your dream will come true." Mustafa believed. He left then, leaving me to fight this battle. All I have to do is dig here until I find oil. I stocked up on lemons and should last a few days. Must find that oil.
Yeah, that's a little embarrassing too. Read another?
Long day. Digging for oil now. Handshakes. Perhaps final work. Digging from sunup to sweet. Maybe spot. Just that. Sure this where he told me to. Yes, sure of it. Potter. For my hopes. He wrote in all these ellipses. Why is he? This is it. Dream is here. Die. Hey. No. Dream else. Something else. Dig. Just keep digging. Body. Oil.
Yeah, that one's also very embarrassing. Hey, another? That's a beer beat.
A wrap up. I'm now on a boat back. I did it! I finally struck oil in that dry desert. I've left the day-to-day operation to my men in the field and now return home. It all came true. Striking it rich, finding oil might... But somewhere along the way, this became more than just... So many people have helped. So many. You had nothing to give, but I got something that... Your mouse stuff. Just want to believe in everything. All around. People who lent me money, gave me food, and showed me the way. So many hands reaching out to help me. Let's do something wrong. Feeling has pushed me. Let's share this feeling with the people who helped me at my struggle. Let's share these words that have seared themselves into dreams come true.
Lumpy?
Lumpy Spice Princess?
I'll just be here thinking about what to do. So say hi anytime. Anything? Yeah. WN.
It's a good dialogue sound.
Increase jump attack by power by 1, but lose hammer a bit. Spend these coins somehow.
Oh, you know what?
I don't.
You know what?
So we have
I still don't.
Slim, which turns you into Luigi colors.
Let's find a raid.
Never.
Let's
We
find a
have
raid.
the W emblem, which turns you into colors.
Wah!
And if you put them both
I'm
together,
gonna make it rich and
you get
road-
Waluigi colors.
Oh.
I love these kinds of things.
Wah! I'm not actually evil. I just like playing sports with my friends.
Let's go.
All right.
Alrighty. That was Mario.
It was.
Ramping up to the end, folks.
Getting close.
That's right.
It's feeling kind of
Closer.
pissed over here.
We're so close, I can smell it.
Taste it. I can feel it. We are rating Doryu.
Yes.
Please give them lots of Roku love. We will see you next time. And until then, the balcony is now closed.
Until then, remember, space boots.
Space boots. Okay.
Bye bye.
Good night.
Good night,
Good
everybody.
night, everybody.